Tigers are scared of gorillas because gorillas are incredibly strong and can be very aggressive when threatened. Gorillas have big muscles and strong arms that can deliver powerful blows, which can seriously injure a tiger. Gorillas also have large, sharp teeth and can bite with great force. When a tiger encounters a gorilla, it sees a creature that can potentially fight back and cause a lot of damage. Tigers rely on their speed and strength to take down prey. But gorillas are not easy targets. They are fast in their own way, especially in their natural habitat, where they can move quickly through the trees and dense foliage. This agility makes it hard for a tiger to get a clean surprise attack. Gorillas are also very protective of their groups. If a tiger approaches, it can face not just one gorilla but several, all ready to defend themselves and each other. This social behavior adds another layer of risk for the tiger. Gorillas communicate well with each other and can alert the group to the presence of a tiger, making a surprise attack even more difficult. They use vocalizations, body language, and even facial expressions to coordinate their actions. A tiger would find it hard to catch a gorilla off guard because of this strong communication. Gorillas also have a different diet than what tigers typically hunt. Tigers prefer to hunt animals that are easier to take down and don't put up as much of a fight. Hunting a gorilla would be a huge risk for the tiger with uncertain rewards. Gorillas are not the kind of prey that tigers usually go after. They are not just strong and agile, but they also live in areas that are not the usual hunting grounds for tigers. This unfamiliar territory can put the tiger at a disadvantage, making it more cautious. The sheer size and presence of a gorilla can be intimidating for a tiger. A male gorilla can be much heavier than a tiger, and this size difference can make the tiger think twice before engaging. Gorillas can stand upright, making them look even bigger and more imposing. This visual impression alone can be enough to deter a tiger. Tigers are powerful hunters, but they are also smart and know when to avoid a fight they might not win. The risk of injury is a significant factor. A wounded tiger would struggle to hunt and survive, so avoiding a dangerous animal like a gorilla is a safer choice. Gorillas have a thick skin and dense muscle, which makes them tough to injure. A tiger's usual tactics, like biting the neck, are less effective against a gorilla. The gorilla's thick neck and powerful muscles provide a kind of natural armor. This physical toughness is another reason why tigers avoid them. Tigers are solitary hunters and do not have the backup that gorillas do. If a tiger gets into a fight with a gorilla, it is on its own. On the other hand, a gorilla can rely on its group for support. This social structure makes it even harder for a tiger to successfully attack a gorilla. Gorillas also have a strong sense of territory and will defend their area aggressively. They can use branches, stones, and their own strength to fight off intruders. A tiger entering a gorilla's territory faces a well-defended area and a group ready to protect it. This territorial behavior discourages tigers from venturing too close. In the wild, animals develop instincts based on their experiences and observations. Tigers have learned over time that gorillas are not easy prey and pose a significant threat. This learning is passed down through generations, making tigers naturally wary of gorillas. They instinctively know that it is better to avoid a confrontation. Even though tigers are apex predators, they still need to choose their battles wisely. Every hunt is a calculated risk, and going after a gorilla does not offer enough reward to justify the potential dangers. Tigers tend to hunt animals that provide a high success rate with less risk of injury. Gorillas do not fit this profile, and this makes them less appealing targets. The relationship between tigers and gorillas is also influenced by their respective environments. Tigers and gorillas do not share the same habitats extensively, reducing their encounters. When their paths do cross, the tiger's cautious nature comes into play. Tigers are aware of their limitations and the risks posed by gorillas. This awareness keeps them from engaging in unnecessary conflicts. The presence of a gorilla can also trigger defensive behavior in a tiger. Tigers may growl, hiss, or show other signs of aggression to warn the gorilla to stay away. These behaviors are meant to avoid a direct fight while establishing boundaries. The goal is to deter the gorilla without physical confrontation. In situations where resources are scarce, the tension between tigers and gorillas might increase. However, both animals have adapted to coexist by minimizing direct competition. Gorillas' diet consists mainly of plants, while tigers are carnivorous. This dietary difference reduces direct competition for food, allowing both species to survive without constant conflict. Tigers' primary concern is their own survival and ensuring they can continue to hunt effectively. Any injury can compromise their ability to catch prey, making them vulnerable. Avoiding dangerous animals like gorillas is a smart strategy to maintain their health and hunting capabilities. The dynamic between tigers and gorillas is shaped by mutual recognition of each other's strengths. Tigers respect the physical power and social structure of gorillas, while gorillas are aware of the tiger's hunting prowess. This mutual awareness leads to an understanding that avoiding each other is in their best interest. This balance allows both species to thrive in their respective environments without unnecessary confrontation. Gorillas are highly intelligent animals, capable of using tools and strategizing to protect themselves. They can use branches, rocks, and other objects as weapons to fend off predators. This tool-using ability is yet another reason why tigers find gorillas to be risky targets. A gorilla armed with a branch can deliver a powerful blow, potentially injuring a tiger. This intelligence and ability to use their environment to their advantage make gorillas even more intimidating to tigers. Another factor that plays into this dynamic is the social structure of gorillas. Gorillas live in groups led by a dominant male known as a silverback. The silverback is responsible for protecting the group and will not hesitate to confront a threat. This protective behavior makes gorillas even more daunting to a tiger. The presence of a silverback means that a tiger would not only have to face the gorilla's physical strength, but also its protective instincts. This combination of strength and protection makes gorillas a formidable presence in the eyes of a tiger. Tigers are solitary hunters and do not have the same level of social support as gorillas. This lack of backup makes them more cautious when approaching a group of gorillas. A lone tiger facing a group of gorillas, especially one led by a silverback, is at a significant disadvantage. This disparity in social support further reinforces the tiger's instinct to avoid gorillas. In the end, the dynamic between tigers and gorillas is shaped by mutual recognition of each other's strengths. Tigers respect the physical power and social structure of gorillas, while gorillas are aware of the tiger's hunting prowess. This mutual awareness leads to an understanding that avoiding each other is in their best interest. This balance allows both species to thrive in their respective environments without unnecessary confrontation. This instinct to avoid conflict is deep-rooted in both animals and is a key part of their survival strategies.